Okay, so this is going to be my Great Sword endgame speedrunning build guide. Just a disclaimer, really quick, I do not main Great Sword, but I've done quite a bit of research on a lot of the speedrunners currently, and this is a pretty common build that I've found. Obviously, they're going to vary from speedrunner to speedrunner and from monster to monster, but this is a pretty well-rounded common build that I've been able to find. First things first, we are going to be running the two-piece Jindahad set, which basically is going to increase our damage whenever we get into a power clash, which we can do with our guards on Greatsword, as well as a two-piece Guardian Arkfeld, which is going to restore some health whenever we destroy a wound, which isn't going to be super needed in a speedrunning environment just because you're not losing health too much. But it'll be nice here and there. We're going to be running the Challenger Charm 2 and also the Corrupted Mantle, of course. And we are going to be running a Ardian Greatsword. Most people that I've seen are running a Sleep Ardian Greatsword. I don't know all the math perfectly for why or, when not to or whatnot, but that is the most common variant of the greatsword that I've seen is a sleep greatsword. Getting into here are the gems for this build. Nothing too crazy, nothing too fancy, but let's get into the skills right here. We are running Crit Boost 3, obviously. We're going to be running Offensive Guard, again, for the extra damage whenever we get a guard off on the Greatsword. We are running Focus 3 for our charge attacks. Weakness Exploit and Agitator going to be the big boost, our big damage skills. Agitator, just want to talk about it really quick. If you aren't killing the boss in probably under 5-ish minutes, I'd say, Agitator probably isn't worth it, because you gain the most DPS the longer that the monster is enraged, and in a speedrunning environment, the monster is going to be enraged for the majority of the time because you're going to be dealing so much damage to it so quickly. If you're taking longer than 5 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, then I don't think Agitator will be super worth it. We are fitting in Counter-Strike and also a level 2 Flare in this build. And that's pretty much it. It's not super fancy, it's not super crazy or anything like that. It's pretty basic from what I've been able to tell. Again, another disclaimer, I don't main Greatsword. So if you have a better build or you have some tweaks to this build, you can leave them down in the comments. We can discuss that. But if you liked the video or if it was helpful, you can like, comment, and subscribe. I am also live every day at 10 p.m. Eastern Time at twitch.tv/glitzxo. Later.